It's the Ron and Fez Show. I will be broadcasting live this Thursday at Dave & Buster's. That's at the White Flint Mall, top floor in Bethesda, Maryland.
Yeah, make sure you come out and check us out. It's going to be a fun time. We probably won't do it again for a while. So you're an opportunity to come out and hang with us.
I'm excited about Don the Hypnotist. Don Friedman from HypnoticTouch.com. Ronnie, I'm going to be under his spell at Dave & Buster's.
You love being hypnotized, huh?
I have the best time doing that. I have the best time watching people hypnotized, so it'd be cool to see his live act. And then I love being under, too.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Fezzy, Mizzle the Tizzle sent us a bunch of Bushisms. And I guess these are all strung together like in a greatest hits package, Dubs?
They're just all back-to-back.
Should we just let it roll, or do we need to set it up?
I think they kind of set up themselves because we've been...
Let the president speak for himself?
Yeah.
And so, in my State of the Union, or my speech to the nation, whatever you want to call it, I asked Americans to give 4,000 hours over the rest of your life. That's what I asked. I said 4,000 hours. Signed today directs new funds and new focus to the task of collecting vital intelligence on terrorist threats and on weapons of mass production. Nobody can threaten this country. Oh, they may be able to bomb buildings. You say we're headed to war in Iraq? I don't know why you say that. We cannot let terrorists and rogue nations hold this nation hostile or hold our allies hostile. Africa is a nation that suffers from incredible disease.
In 1994, there were 67 schools in Texas that were rated exemplary according to our own tests.
The exemplary test? Unbelievable. And you know what the funny thing is, or the sad thing, I guess, it doesn't even scratch the surface.
No.
They want 4 more years of hell.
Yes, they do, honey. 4 more years of hell. I'm hoping that DVD comes out soon because I would love to watch that.
It's amazing when you read one. It's amazing when you hear one. When you see it all in action, and there's no denying it, that no one, went and did any fancy editing.
Yeah, you don't have to set it up with jokes. You just let the guy talk. You know what weirds me out? You know who reminds me of him? Cowboy from Big Brother. Cowboy from Big Brother does the same thing. He's from Oklahoma. And I'm like, what is it with these crazy cowboys? Here's Paul. Paul, you're on the Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, pal.
I got a little bit of a radio psychic for you.
Oh, good. I want to hear one. Let's see.
Radio psychic. Radio psychic.
I will win the pool tournament.
Are you ready to win this pool tournament, my friend?
I'm psyched. I just know Vin Venice goes to Vegas, that's all.
Yeah, Vegas, baby. Vegas.
Hey, guys, I'll see you on Thursday night. I got to go, okay?
See you on Thursday night. He claims he's going to win. I think we can have a couple more people come in by Thursday. 866-277-4969. Or write to us at ronandfez@AOL.com on that pool tournament. Jafter will be running that for us, Fez, and always runs a great tournament.
Yeah, he always does a good job, so he'll have that organized. You want to make sure you get there on time so you do get your spot in the tournament.
Now, I had no idea until you told me this. You are such a pool aficionado that you used to own your own stick and take it out. Knowing you and your sports abilities, and I'm not saying that as a cut, but I know, like, if anything's going on with sports, you never say, oh, I want to, play softball, I want to play basketball. You always shy away from it. I got you to play poker the other night, first time in a long time, so I never would have pictured you as a pool player, but I guess you were pretty good if you had your own stick.
Yeah, it was, I played a lot is what happened.
Was 9-ball your game?
I would play 9-ball, usually 8-ball.
Uh-huh.
But I enjoyed all of it. And what happened was...
Every ball?
I enjoyed every ball.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, it was the bar that we could get into underage. And it was like a pool bar.
As long as you shot pool.
Yeah, and so I just kind of took it up from hanging out there. There was no other place to hang out and drink.
Now, did you ever go places? Did you play for money? Did you hustle people?
Oh, no, I never got that far, Ronnie.
See, I always shy away from buying my own equipment no matter what the sport is. Like bowling, for instance, I just think that when you own your own bowling ball or you own your own pool stick, you're just setting yourself up to look stupid.
Well, this thing came in a very nice suede case, carry-all or whatever, and you would have to sit there and screw the thing together to get ready to play.
Somewhere in the garage, I have at least 3 sets of golf clubs with the bag that have been given to me over the years, whether it's for presents or whatever, and I've never taken up the game. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I've just passed my golf clubs along.
You give them away for Christmas?
Yeah. Here, enjoy this nice set of clubs. I re-gift them.
Hey, Dubs, is there one kind of game or sport that you play that you consider yourself?
I used to consider myself a really good bowler. I had my own ball. I had it personalized.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what did it say on it?
It just said, Justin Johnson, and I had my...
It only had 2 holes in it.
I mean, you weren't even slightly embarrassed to have your first and last name on a ball.
Well, I didn't want anybody to steal it, and I made it like a little bit lighter than normal so I could just...
Hammer it, yeah.
And I actually got fairly good.
How good?
My best game was 240-something.
240, so that means you mainly got strikes until fairly late in it?
Yeah. I mean, my normal was like in the 150s.
150s was your average?
Yeah, that'd be probably my average.
Or did you keep a real average?
I didn't really keep a real average, but I never went under 130.
Now, I don't have many sports accomplishments to brag about. But remember the guy who was the semi-pro bowler? At least he told us that. And he challenged me to bowl him.
Oh, yeah.
And I went out there and I beat him that night, and I kept the scorecard. I would actually a copy of it. I kept in my wallet to carry around.
Didn't he even make up a trophy for everybody together, and then he thought he'd be getting it?
Yeah, because it was like a group activity. It was just a bunch of guys from the station of the show.
Yeah, I remembered that. I forgot all about it.
And he was just, hey, I'll take it easy on you guys, that sort of talk. And then I beat him in the game, and... oh, man, he became obsessed after that. He was offering me $100 to play him again. I didn't have to put up any money.
Remember, I went up next to his face, was doing a miss thing from Caddyshack, was busting his balls.
And I think that was actually the last time I bowled, because I told him, no, I'll never play you again. I beat you.
No, I don't blame you. What do you have to win from playing again?
Yeah, I have nothing left to prove.
You never even walked out on an alley again.
No,
that was it for you, yeah.
Me and my friend had a career match, and he lost the game. So whenever he would go back there, the guys up front would deny him service because he lost the career match. He would go up there when I wasn't there to get his shoes, and they go, no, you lost your career match.
You can't play anymore.
You never bowl again.
It's over for you. It's not happening.
That hurts.
And he'd be so pissed just watching everybody bowl.
It's really interesting how many sports or games we can play in this country while drinking. You have, of course, pool, perfect for drinkers. Bowlers, perfect for drinkers. But let's face it, they kind of limit you to beer. No one, for some reason, feels safe seeing a guy with mixed drinks while he's bowling.
Well, the only limitation is keep your drink on that side of the barrier. Don't take it actually
down.
They
get furious.
To where you're keeping score of the ball return.
Keep it next to your hot dog.
I went bowling and was drinking Jack and Cokes, and that day I broke the world's highest ball record.
Just let go of it.
I think I got.
And did the big dumb laugh afterwards.
Yeah, with the big dent in the lane.
Well, there's always those people, whether it's like pool or bowling, where it's like, I do it much better after I've had a few drinks in me.
Darts. Everybody feels the need that I can't really soberly throw darts. Get me drunk, I feel great about it. Of course, softball, we perfected the beer league with that. And it gives people a chance with that to at least feel a little more athletic. But face it, it's not a real sport if you're a man. No one ever feels like, yes, I belong to a basketball league where we also drink. You know what I'm saying? That never comes up anywhere. And do people play like flag football as a beer game or just fun? There's no kind of leagues for adults with that, right?
I know in college they used to have flag football, and it was a big drinking thing. But,
Yeah, but I mean like leagues that regular guys would, who work for a living would join.
Yeah, I don't know how organized that would be.
Those the ones that they have all organized at the little fields and everything. they don't allow beer in there. So
see, how can you deal?
There's no way to deal. You're playing tag football.
I mean, it's an odd thing. People in this country, we love to watch football. It's not played very much. You know what I mean? It's surely not played as much as baseball or basketball is. But you can't deny that it's the number one spectator sport. And probably more people golf than any of them. 866-277-4969. Hey, Gary, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, this is Gary.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, two things. One, I totally agree with the drinking and the sports. Golf, it is so easy. If you go to Brookstone, they have a club that fits down into your bag, and it's a Fox club sits on the top. It's got a spout, so you can put whatever drinks you want to into it. You can mix drinks, the beer, the whole 9 yards.
It's very Rodney Dangerfield of you.
Well, first, awesome. You have a girl driving around in a cart just selling you overpriced beers. It's amazing.
Exactly. Would you rather pay $4.50 for a can of Heineken, or would you rather bring your own drink? Right?
And yet they act like somehow you're supposed to be turned on by this girl, like we've never met waitresses in our life. Like there's something different about her.
In Northern Virginia, they're all underage anyway, so you feel guilty about looking at them in the first place. Correct?
Yeah, I guess you would.
Well, yes, you're right.
They've got them selling beer somehow.
Fez, whenever you brought up a while ago, you said you had many people, or 2 or 3 sets in your garage, of clubs and bags that people have given you. Would you like to get rid of some?
Fezzy, why don't you have a flea market and just start selling all your old sports equipment? All right, thanks for calling, buddy. 866. He'll pick them up from you, Fez, if you need.
That would include maybe a flag that I waved at a Buccaneer game.
866-277-4969. Was that the white flag of surrender, Fez? Is that the flag that you waved? 866-277-4969. Hey, Adam. Adam, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron and Fez, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, my buddy.
Hey, well, I'm calling from downtown Baltimore. I just want to tell you that there are leagues. Like, I'm in a league in downtown Baltimore. It's just a social league sponsored by Miller Lite, and we drink right on the field.
Now, what league is this? What sport?
Well, actually, they run it on every sport. Flag football. Right now, I just finished up softball. We're going into flag football. But there's, a lot of teams, 150 teams who are in softball. I'm sure there'll be just as much in flag football.
I had no idea that many guys go out and play flag football. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. It's a big thing. Basically, all it is you go out there, you play a quick game for an hour, and then everyone that just played that game and all the other teams, they all go to the bar together and just get pretty rowdy.
Now, what are the rules for flag football? How does that work?
Well, I haven't played the flag football league yet. All I've done is softball. But
all right, I want you to give me a spy report.
Spy report.
And an update, and I want to figure out what the rules are for adults playing flag football. Okay, my friend?
Well, it starts in a week, so I'll tell you ASAP.
All right, give us a call back. You take care of yourself, pal.
You too.
866-277-4969. Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Brian.
How's it going?
Good, buddy. What do you got?
Hey, man, how did you not kill that guy that just said Fox Golf Club instead of Faux Golf Club?
I got news for you. Neither one of us is a golfer, and that's the truth.
Well, then he turned it into false, so I figured that's where he was going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said Fox Golf Club, but he spelled it, or he read it as it's spelled, as opposed to what the word actually is.
Yeah, I had no idea that's what his gimmick was. I thought maybe it was a brand name. So
he's just a donkey, that's all.
And you know what? Ring the cowbell, send this guy in to pick up something.
For spotting the callarism.
Yeah, I like to have any callers get busted. I love it so much better than when me and Fez get busted. I can't even put up with that at all, even for a second. Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, I was just wondering, could you play that Bush tape again? It's so funny.
Which one?
The sovereign nation. I can't believe our president can't understand the definition of sovereignty.
We're thinking of asking Cameron if he can just have the producer's job, the president.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good stuff every day.
Wow.
Thank you very much. I went and I visited my parents and my family over the weekend. And it was like going to Bush headquarters, Fez. and I know that they just listened to our show, and they were laying for me. Just laying for me. And I won't say which member of my family, and they actually said, that carries a flip-flopper. And I go, about what? Boom, they were gone. Off they go.
I've heard that about him, though, several times.
On Rush, on Fox, on everything. And I'm looking around at them, and I'm going, what happened to the people that used to have Jack Kennedy's picture hanging up in my dining room? I'm only glad that Jack Kennedy is dead now, Fez, and can't see what's happened. All right, play the Bushism, today's Bushism.
What do you think tribal sovereignty means in the 21st century, and how do we resolve conflicts between tribes and the federal and state governments?
Yeah. Tribal sovereignty means that. It's sovereign. I mean, you've been given sovereignty, and you're viewed as a sovereign entity. And therefore, the relationship between the federal government and tribes is one between sovereign entities.
Our president is working with a laugh track.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't want it.
Studio audience.
All right, KOP just wrote in with a Big Brother
spy report.
Do you want it, Fez?
No, KOP. Don't tell me any details of Big Brother until I see it.
He says he wants to help you out. You need sleep.
No.
Sleep for Fezzy.
Last week, when they did the big announcement over who was gone, he just screams it in my face before I even get an offer of, do you want to know it or not?
Here's John, you're on a Fez.
Now I'm pissed all over again.
What's so funny is when he says at instead of that, and he says betweens the two, instead of even the word sovereignty.
Yeah, he's the best. You gotta love Bush as a public speaker.
I'm going to vote for him 5 times.
Just vote for him over and over, bro. You know why?
Because I have a small business.
No, not only that, you're,
They want 4 more years of hell.
You want 4 more years of hell? Hi, Hitler! Hi,
We can
Hitler!
impeach him in 2 years.
What's that?
We can impeach him in 2 years.
You know what? It's not that much of an outside chance.
And you know what? You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you. We'll see you at the polls.
866-277-4969. Well, we'll see half of you at the polls. The other half just don't vote at all. They just don't vote at all. Let's take a break. We'll come right back and pick this up and wrap it up, actually. You're listening to the Ron and Fez Show.